Hey, how's it going? Today is Friday, finally, I guess. I don't feel then what day is it? I'm always working, but either way, within this video, we're gonna be taking a look at potential opportunity for people out there, perhaps particular areas of expertise, if you have that. That might be of interest of yours. This opportunity is for MOBILIST monitoring, evaluation, and or learning MEL, technical assistance for review of proceeds policy. Review of the policies if it's something that you have dealt in the past, perhaps if it's something that you might be interested in of doing in the future, perhaps that would be just the right opportunity for you. Let's delve a little bit deeper. This opportunity is called for proposal by 13th of December for consultancy support on a policy review for allocating proceeds in an infrastructure debt securitization platform and recommendation for verifying allocations to mobilist investment. So there's different parts of this opportunity. Let's break it down into perhaps 3 or 4 parts and how you can enter this opportunity. Myself, I have just recently built a website if and planning perhaps in the future, doing interesting things perhaps by having or creating opportunities for others to invest in different projects when it comes to perhaps more of the know-how and how have your money to work for you. More of those principles is something myself I'm delving a little bit deeper and looking to understand better if I can. What would be required and how to structure some of those projects, if anything, how to manage your budget, capital allocation. I'm looking to launch number of projects myself. Perhaps others might be interested in doing that as well. Do very slowly. With the first perhaps projects, I will start very slowly. Manage most of those projects myself if I can, just depending on time constraints. And from there, perhaps I would give those opportunities for others to invest in some of those projects, and how I'm looking to allocate capital. Or that would be more details announced later. But I have started with launching a website and building some of the systems, as well as I'm in later videos today. I'll touch on the legal framework and some of the changes coming into effect in the UK that should make it easier when it comes to building such a platforms in the first place. I'll touch on that a little bit later. This particular opportunity, let's delve a little bit deeper and trying to understand this opportunity. The MOBILIST, that's acronym for something definitely. Industrial capital throughout listed product structures. MOBILIST program supports investment solutions that help deliver their sustainable development goals. Okay, and climate transition. It is funded by UK's government in partnership with a Norwegian Agency for Development Cooperation, NORAD, and implemented by Harmonic and other partner organizations. So this is some cooperation. Perhaps they look into this very particular projects, but I'm not entirely sure. Usually, if it's in in partnership, most likely we look into this very niche products or projects. But we will take a look at that a little bit later. Mobilis is competitively sourced. I'm reading that, by the way, for the first time. I have just seen it. I don't know what that is. But there's so many different emails that I need to either way read every single day. So I thought I might as well share some of those opportunities there for others if they don't know that there are so many different opportunities, right? Mobilist competitively sourced and selected emerging and frontier market investment products and support sustainable finance throughout research, monitoring, evaluation, and learning, MEL, and communications and advocacy. Mobilist is sponsoring an ambitious program of research to inform and influence financial markets. Okay? I'm trying to slow down perhaps for some. Fill knowledge gaps and correct misperceptions or to enhance the volume and efficiency of capital allocated to emerging and frontier markets. I can understand this opportunity. It seems very promising. Myself, I like the way how Norwegians does things, right? Just so happen to be, I've spent some time there as well as I'm currently in the gate, so perhaps that would be interesting opportunity. Let's share a little bit more information about this opportunity. Additionally, Mobilist provides MEL technical assistance (TAT) participants in the Mobilist competition process. The aim is for the MEL TA to improve investees. I don't like its name. Investors, but perhaps they're looking to replace stakeholders with investees. Okay, okay. So I hope they're not looking to do any trickery when it comes to contracts, but let's stick to traditional classifications and definitions. Investees' likelihood of success of listing and capital mobilization in the medium term. This request for proposal is to provide consultancy support for a review of how proceeds are allocated in an infrastructure debt securitization platform, as well as recommendation on how allocations, especially mobilist investments on the platform, can be monitored and verified. Myself, I have been on a number of courses within the UK when it comes to investing in different opportunities compared to, so what we're comparing against, right? Comparing UK to US of how many opportunities have, there isn't that many in UK. So perhaps that would be a new great opportunities. There isn't that many people interested. Sometimes if I would meet someone who is interested in this kind of things, it would be very that would might bring a lot of joy to me. There isn't that many, or whatever reason, perhaps there should be more people interested in this kind of areas. I don't know if those areas are very interesting, but yeah, sometimes it can be very boring. But either way, so if anything, there might be more opportunities there. What the funds will achieve, or what funds would like to achieve, right? The successful bidder will assist with review securitization platform allocation of proceeds policy. Okay, provide in-depth recommendations for implementations by the platform's management on the proceeds for reviewing, monitoring, and verifying the allocated all proceeds within the mobilist area. Okay, so they would like some people to take part in everything for those who are interested. The infrastructure debt securitization platform acquires predominantly brownfield. I don't know why they're trying to use such hard words for others to understand. You don't need to use some of those words predominantly. You don't need to use this kind of words. You don't know the person how he looks like who written this kind of words. That person should focus on making things a lot easier to understand and simpler. So that means even the contract that this person would take part in, sharing the contract with others, would have all kind of nonsense in the contract. I can tell you right now. Instead of making it simple, easier to understand, perhaps one page. This person will give you 90 pages. Predominantly. A brownfield project and infrastructure loans from financial institutions with the objective of distributing infrastructure access backed securities or EIBS to institutional investors in the public markets. The platform will issue several debt tranches in the form of bonds that will be listed on the Singapore Stock Exchange. Oh, okay, so we're getting crazy here. Okay, I'll skip this opportunity, but for people who might be interested, I'll keep a link in the description. I'm not interested in this opportunity. There's so many different exchanges. Perhaps one in Netherlands, one in London, perhaps the one in New York, perhaps for whatever reason I decided to go with that particular opportunity with a person who uses words predominantly. I'll skip this opportunity, but so I'm not recommending. I'm not being supported by any of those people. Send me a check out. Perhaps if you would change some of that wording, I might be interested in promoting similar projects, but not for the time being. If anyway, I'm looking to launch some of those projects myself. Mobilist is investing in a platform, and its investment is likely to be the scalability trench exclusively tagged to sustainable assets. The successful bidder is expected to provide a second party opinion confirming that Mobilist funds are tagged to eligible official development assistance ODA green loans. So there might be some great opportunities up there, and perhaps some of the people are interested in others doing all the work and they pocketing just administration fee, which is kind of great. So who wants to do that? There might be a lot of opportunities there as well. While we tackling some of those investment opportunities, perhaps it's a good place to start wherever you might find yourself in. I have published a course, 12-point course, where I'm highlighting most important areas, 12 different areas. First one perhaps would be where I think many people would focus a lot when it comes to budget and how to structure your own personal budget. Everyone should start perhaps there. From there, once you understand it, you can progress into perhaps running and managing a number of budgets slowly over time, progressing into more challenging areas, right? That will be just one of those 12 different areas. If you have any questions, if you need any assistance of anything, feel free to reach out to me. We can discuss this course, as well as if for whatever reason you might want to know more, that feel free to reach out to me, right? Or if you would like to purchase this course, there is a QR code in the corner or company's website below. Just to summarize this video, there might be a great opportunity. There might be some interesting things happening myself. I thought it might as well share it for people who perhaps can't find any opportunities. So there's so many different opportunities. You just be careful up there when it comes to perhaps doing any business with others. If particularly if it's new projects, perhaps if it's not something that you worked with in the past, when we're talking about large sums of money, right? Just be careful of that. By mobilizing capital at scale for sustainable development throughout these financial products, Mobilist contributes to development outcomes and impact. This includes inclusive growth and productivity, job creation, climate resilience, and decreased poverty around the world. So it's something I'm looking to address through this project myself. I'm not supported by any of those projects, right? Again, this video is only for education and entertainment purposes only. There's a risk involved with any of those decisions, right? If you are interested, there's going to be a link in the description. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.